What's up everybody, Bandit here with my buddy Briggs, and today we're going to be showing you a little bit of a change in scenery. So we're not in Virginia anymore, we're out here near Boulder, Colorado, where Briggs is working for the summer, and let me show you what we're looking at. So we're on our way to the trailhead at Kingston Peak, and this is definitely not Virginia anymore. We're up here in the mountains, really beautiful scenery. And we're here behind our new buddy JC, who's also a subscriber of the channel, and we're gonna hit some trails today and see exactly what all this Midwest wheeling is all about. All right, so we're up here on Peak to Peak Highway, and obviously there's several differences between here and Virginia where we're from, but one of those is the elevation. So at school in Blacksburg, we're roughly 1,000 to 1,500 feet above sea level, depending on where you're at. Here we are much, much higher. So Denver's, you know, the Mile High City, we'll be going up to, what'd you say, about 13,000? 12,000 feet today. But we're on Peak to Peak Highway, and we're gaining in elevation all the time. And to show you the difference here, look at this bag of chips. You can't even squeeze this thing and make a dent in the bag. I mean, when we get them back home, it looks like, you know, you can fold it in half if you want to. This thing looks like it's about to explode. We get chips all over the 4Runner here, so we'll keep you posted on that. But we should be getting to the trail here before too long. Looky there, 60 Series Land Cruiser. But that's what we've been seeing the whole time here on this highway. All kinds of awesome vehicles from new to old. And we'll be sure to keep you all posted here once we actually do hit the trail and get some dirt here on these tires. An elevation here, and you can see we're coming into a little bit of a rock garden, but unlike the East Coast, all of these trails are a good bit wider than we're used to. Normally we get a lot of underbrush and stuff growing up in the trails, and obviously I can't exactly tell how much this trail is used, but it is plenty wide for at least these mid-sized trucks and SUVs. Yeah. So it looks like we're starting to come down the other side of this trail here, and it's really just amazing how much open space there is. You know, back on the East Coast, if you look around, and normally you can see some signs of civilization. Out here, there's absolutely nothing other than people in their four-wheel drive vehicles that are out here enjoying all of this. But here's a pack of a lot of things what we're seeing here, but even in the cities, this is really a lot of what you see. There's as many modified and custom vehicles just really everywhere here, not just out on the trails, which is kind of neat to see, especially from what we're used to, where, you know, maybe 1 out of 10 is customized. Almost all of these are customized in some way or other. Let's take a look at all these trees that we came across. They're all kind of blown over. It looks like some kind of pine. I think it's a spruce. They look like pine to me. If you know what kind of trees these are, let us know. But if you look real closely throughout this blown down forest, you might be able to see a side-by-side. It's really camouflaged, but if you look real hard, you might be able to see it. More bikes. This one. It overran. Husqvarna. KTMs and Husqvarna seem to be about the only thing that's out here. No, everyone that we know rides Honda or Yamaha. I guess people have too much money out here. How would you ever find it? That's pretty good. They didn't get a good look at your suspension. Yeah. So he said it's about a 3-inch lift on Pro Comp shocks. You got a spacer up front, and then the block there in the rear. Yeah. SPC control arms. It actually rides pretty good. I was impressed. There you have it. So our buddy JC here is on about 33-inch Nitto trail grapplers. Briggs is on slightly wider ridge grapplers by Nitto, so pretty similar tire setup. Both pretty aggressive for what they are, easily plenty for what's out here. And really two pretty equally matched rigs. It's been a lot of fun seeing them both here on the trail. Also, just to let everybody know, JC has not done any kind of trimming or anything, and there's very, very little rubbing with this truck. There you can see it at full tuck. You got all kinds of room back here in your wheel well. A little bit of a lifted wheel there. So it looks like we're about done for today, and we got Briggs and JC airing up behind me, but overall we had a great time today. You know, this was my first taste of getting to wheel out here in the Midwest, and overall it was a great time and would certainly recommend it. And best of all, our bag of chips still has managed not to pop. It still has a good amount of air in there, but we will be able to feast on those here in a couple minutes. So thank you all very much for watching. A huge thanks to JC for coming out here and showing us around a little bit here in the mountains of Colorado. We did really have a great time. So again, thank you all very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, everybody. We'll catch you next time.